She's alive.
There.
Okay, you can hear us now?
Hello.
How's it going, YouTube? Sorry about that.
Volume's gonna be a little low tonight.
Yeah.
Because this mic's not connected right now.
It's not connected?
No.
Oh.
Well, which mic is it?
It's this mic here.
Oh, that's way
Okay.
over there. I gotta like,
Yeah.
scream. Oh, I can move forward then. I can
Still
read the
no
writing.
sound.
There we go. No, I'm not at this time.
Alright, hey guys. Sorry about that.
Okay.
So, couple things I wanted to say. The 454 did not sell. We didn't get any serious offers on it.
There was a guy that said call me on it.
I forgot to call him. But every offer was like $2,500 or less.
Sweet.
Like you just spent $4,000 on paint. Like it's not even
Yeah.
realistic. It's not even gonna talk about. So more than likely that was going to get an engine. If you didn't get a reply, it's because your
You didn't
offer
do it
was
right.
low. Yeah.
You didn't do it right. That's about it.
And another thing is still getting
Oh,
like
you made it worse.
Cut you out.
Cut me out.
there we go. Still getting like dozens of emails for advice and repair stuff.
Yeah, if you guys have questions, don't email DEBOSS Garage directly because nobody's got time for that.
No,
Well,
I got like
what we did,
go on the
because we do
forums.
we do care about your questions, and that's
Yeah,
why
but
we set up a whole Facebook group.
Yeah.
And it's filled with people, including all of us here,
yeah, I check them
to
regularly.
answer your questions and kind of try to help you guys as fast as anybody can. And there's a lot of really good advice there, and a lot of people just willing to help. So
I just honestly can't answer 30 emails every night answering guys' questions. So, yeah, we love Zip Ties too. He's a great guy, Skeet. I kind of want to play one of his videos and just bleep out every swear word and then play like an edited version of that because, like, we've written lots of emails back and forth, and his emails must just be all red, underlined. That's not a word. That's not a word. That's not a word.
Yeah.
Yep. It's cool. Actually, it's been really nice here lately. It's been like 10 degrees Celsius, which is, what, 45? Something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, 45, 50.
It's warm enough not.
It's warm
wear
enough
a
to go
jacket.
back in t-shirts.
I didn't wear a jacket today.
Yeah,
It was pretty
it's
nice.
warm enough to
Yeah.
wear a t-shirt, but apparently we're getting about 15
Snow.
centimeters of snow
Yeah,
again.
we're,
So like,
for a day.
yeah, 3 or 4 inches. So,
Okay, you see any of these? Which truck is rustier? Is typically rustier? I think they all rust about the same.
They're all the same. Canada's...
Doesn't matter in Canada.
No. I found the Mazdas rusted really bad.
I think it's certain years of stuff.
Yeah.
Like all production stuff goes through different good years and bad years.
What I was thinking is we should go to the scrapyard with just a little booster pack and see what the odometer readings are for like brands and add up all the cars, add up all the mileage, divide them by the amount of cars, and see what average different brand makes make it into the scrapyard.
Yeah.
I think that'd be an interesting little test to just see like
the average.
Yeah. And maybe we can
Some
do it with
guys.
years or something too. Yeah. So anyway.
Not a bad idea.
Disappointed I missed you. What's your Audi Chevy quad turbo mess? But then you put a lot of.
Still can't
It's
see
not
it. I
real.
can't read anything.
It's not a rip.
Like I really feel old right now because I just can't see anything.
Here, you know what we're gonna do? Actually, we got Patreon question we should
cool.
answer here.
Right, Mike's
Nice
annoying
meeting
now.
us
I
at
can't see
Cayuga.
Yeah.
He wants to know about that drive shaft shop.
Yeah.
Do you remember it, Stefan? The drive shaft shop where we got.
It's.
No, I don't, because I
It's
never dealt with them. You guys
C-
did.
Cardan.
It was in Toronto.
Joint. Cardan joint.
Oh,
Cardan.
there it is. Cardanic.
Yeah, Cardanic Driveline and Machine Shop in North York.
Here, I'm gonna post it as a comment.
Yeah, there you go.
So you can see it right here. That's the name of the shop.
And it fit perfect. Like it dropped in, no issues, and from what I can tell, not a single vibration in it as well. So, we with the last comments, we're not building the cooler. Like 1 or 2% wanted us to build the cooler. Everybody's into the Audi and the Silverado. So we've got a fuel plate for the Silverado and the governor springs. I think what I'm going to do is take the pump off, get it flow tested, and then put the plate and the governor springs in at the place, and then get it flow tested again and see what difference. Yeah, see how much fuel comes out. I think that'd be a good video. So where that's in the work. So
Nice.
yeah. You got most of the stuff together for your project?
Now you guys want to talk about
I
that?
want to talk about your project. We always talk about our projects.
So, there was that poll the other day on the community. I don't know if all you guys saw that about which car to build, but 2 of them were my projects. Nothing to do with Rich, but
Oh well, I'll give you a hand.
well, yeah, Rich will. I'll get some good labor out of it if you guys vote for them. So it was the MG Midget with the SRT4 motor. I'm getting all the parts together. I have the motor and the tranny I've got now, and the bell housing that I need to adapt it. So
the engine SRT4 out of a PT Cruiser.
It's out of a PT Cruiser. It's the same motor.
Yeah.
So.
And then the bell housings from a Jeep.
The bell housing's from a Jeep Wrangler, 2003 Jeep Wrangler.
And that'll bolt right up to the SRT.
That'll bolt to the SRT block,
Yep.
and then that will bolt the Colorado transmission.
5-speed.
Yeah, it's the MA5 5-speed, which apparently is strong enough to handle the power.
Yep.
And then
a Ford 8.8 rear end.
Gonna go with the Ford 8.8 independent rear suspension, so we gotta build all that.
Out of an Exploder.
And out of an Exploder.
Yeah.
Apparently that's the only part that doesn't explode in the Exploder. But
That's awesome. You've got like every make and brand.
yeah, no, I've got all
like
3.
in a row. That's awesome, and they bolt up. I'm actually
it's
pretty
an
stoked about
AMG, so we'll just have to get some like Volkswagen parts and. I was actually looking at getting some brakes off from Mercedes because they usually have 4-piston brakes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all junkyard stuff, so because that's what my budget allows me to get. But it's gonna be fast. It's gonna be really fast. It's a super tiny light car, like 1,200 pounds. Like without the motor in it, I can pick up the front of the car off the ground. You can pick it up. It's tiny. So I don't even think Rich can fit in it.
No, but I fit in a smart car.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
no, you.
I can fit in it for like 8 minutes before I cramp up and can't hit it.
When we build this, we're gonna do like a ridiculous long road trip. So then your legs will just have to be up by your chest because they won't go into the wheel under the footwells. I think everybody should support that.
Yeah.
But no, it's gonna be a fun project, and it's gonna be a really fast, dangerous little car.
Yeah, dangerous is right. I think like
There'll be roll bars in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Death bars.
Sure.
Yeah.
Somebody asked if they should save up for like a 2006 Silverado compared to a 90s. I don't think it really matters. They
buy what you can afford.
Yep, but buy whatever's in good shape.
Yeah,
yeah. Same transmissions. The older one's a little harder on fuel, the 5-liter 5.7 with the throttle body injection, but
I really don't know because I drive a Cummins.
Yeah. Notice he says Cummins and not Dodge.
Yeah. The Dodge part's rusted all out, but the Cummins still works. So.
Yeah. So we did that body swap on that extended cab.
Yeah.
And it's a part 1, but part 2 is basically maybe me driving it out of the shop, but that's about it. Maybe driving it down the road. And then part 3 is it being painted, and that's the entire, like, it's not a whole build, it was just like a week filler job. But
swap out the junk.
Yeah, and it's really just a pain more than anything else, but yeah.
Do you want to do it again on my truck?
Not really, no. No.
Come on. Come on.
Alright, so I think we're going to head over to Drive Tribe because we've got quite a few
Okay, I just want
submissions here.
Just want to do this one comment. We have a 1988 F-250 that's got over 500,000 and in a barn fire, so Fords don't suck. So basically my rants are about 96 and later. I like the square bodies, and I would get a square body. So like nothing wrong with the old square bodies of the 7.3s. It's just I don't like the 6.0s, the 6.4s, the 6.7s.
I had a buddy today come over, and he broke the mirror off his brother's truck. It was like an 07 Ford with like the power tilt and like lights and stuff. You can't find them at the scrapyard or junk recycler. They quoted him $600 at the Wreckers to get one, and then the dealer told him it was $1,700 for a side view mirror.
For an 07.
For an 07
11-year-old truck.
Yeah.
$1,600.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah. Well, you know, I just can't afford that.
No. It's like we can't afford the entire vehicle for that. Never mind the mirror.
Anyway, that's
I bought a Cummins and it came with a Dodge. It's awesome. I do know Jack Black. This is Jack Black. He was hired up on work, so he hangs out with us once in a while.
The drinks are free, so I come by.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go over to Drive Tribe.
Okay.
I can't even read.
Alright.
Eating the eggs.
Yes, I hear you again. Alright, we're going to check this one out here.
Okay, looks like he cut
This
some
is
stuff.
caliper piston and brake pads. Or exterior pictures and rocker repair. 82 GMC C25 6.2 diesel 4-speed.
Cool.
Awesome patina. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
typical stuff.
Yeah.
Nice job. It had a little bit of life left. Don't paint it.
I love how, like, that truck would not exist in Canada.
No.
It's not in Canada, right? It doesn't look like it's in Canada. It's way too clean.
Yeah. Very cool.
Alright.
The Suburban guy that we started the chat with.
Yeah, let's go to that one next, just so you guys can see this.
So, Tuesday got a...
It's a 93 GMC Suburban with a 95 12 valve, no more 6-liter junk.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
How many... Is that a half-ton or 3/4 ton Suburban? If you can let me know.
You should be able to tell by the bolt pattern.
Can you zoom in on that? Can you zoom in on the...
No, not really.
No.
Not on that picture. Keep going.
It's too black. Is that 6 or 8?
They look pretty big. I think it's 8. I think it's.
What does it say? Yeah, it's 2,500. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's too bad because there's a really nice half ton at
This is how do you like my engine stand?
That's awesome.
That's cool, right on the cherry picker.
Yeah. You can take the head off and everything. That's beautiful. Nice. I love the black.
His shop looks like our shop.
Mine's clean.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I wiped it down. Like I can see the top of the Mercedes bench.
Nice.
All the pieces are back on the engine. And
Really?
Yeah. No, I'm pretty excited. It should be running by the weekend. So.
That's cool.
Other than Holly's shipment is showing up on Friday, so that might slow me down a little bit, because it's gonna be hard not opening that and like running through the shop.
Is it getting shipped?
All right,
to
here's
you, or-
Greg's van.
All right, what's going on? What's new with the van? The insulation was there last time.
Grill install, more insulation before I mock up the back, running wires for the rear TV, sound system.
Greg, it's been a month. Come on, buddy.
Hold on, he's got another update after this.
Running wires for the TV. Come on. What'd you do the other 29 and a half days?
He actually posted 2
Oh, cool.
times.
Was he making like his own pulleys or something?
I'll just finish up with the van.
Okay.
Get it all done at once.
Okay.
Here it is. Here's more. A little more progress. Slowly but surely back on the exhaust shop. 31 by 10.5. R15s, Michelin's. Be here tomorrow.
Nice. Yeah, the grill's
Oh
painted.
yeah, it looks better.
That looks really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Love it. Keep them coming.
Cool.
Oh, and he's posted some videos, but they're kind of potato quality. If you head over to Drive Tribe, you can. I can't really play videos back with sound through the site, so. Oh wait. Oh, he had even more. Yeah, this is even more.
Okay.
Just more installation. Gonna make panels for the roofs, walls and doors.
What was that
Rear
curtains?
bubber.
No, it's like
Oh,
it's
no.
like
Yeah, no, I know.
speaker.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Was
How big's the stereo system that's going to go in there?
Why is there going to be a
It's
recording
got sound
studio?
in it. That's amazing.
That's really
This thing
cool.
is.
I guess
gonna
you
be
used what you got, right?
Yeah.
nice. So is this gonna be like a sound studio?
Yeah. Is it going to be like a camper or is it?
That would be amazing. Yeah. Very cool.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
That looks pretty
nice.
nice.
Yeah.
And then custom bumpers, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Cool.
Just to slaughter those deer completely.
Yeah. I don't want to skip anybody here, so I want to make sure I get everybody. This is just a picture of something that this guy's gonna do. It's just somebody else's.
That looks
It's a whole
expensive.
Corvair? Yeah, it is a Corvair.
Yeah, no, it's cool, right?
Yeah.
They're pretty neat cars.
So I think he's just getting started. I
Nice.
missed the caption. Oh, here's another 73, 79, 85. K20 Cummins swap.
Nice.
Started life as a 2-wheel drive big block.
Burning dinosaurs.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Got a
That's
YouTube
pretty
channel.
cool.
Brazil. Diesel Ranger 2.8
I
power
think this one
stroke.
was there last time, wasn't it?
Did we show this?
Pretty sure.
Did they swap
Let's
that
skip
in or is
the
that
video,
original?
sorry.
I think that's the original. Lucky Burger.
I think you're right.
I know they
Let's
get
see.
everyone else gets cool stuff
I
except
know.
for us. You know why though, right? Because they don't want to import the good stuff to us.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that looks good.
I have a. If anybody knows, I have a regen exhaust for.
65 pounds off.
Nice.
Air ride.
It's beautiful. Very cool.
Yeah, it does look good.
I have an entire regen exhaust for 2015 Duramax. If anybody knows where to get rid of that, who pays the most for that? Because I'm
I
going
would
with
have no idea.
LV7. But if anybody in the comments knows where, I think there's a place in Buffalo that pays top dollar for cats and exhaust. So the regen stuff, you're talking about cool stuff. Like the regen is pumping more diesel into your basically muffler and then lighting it on fire so that it gets so
Oh, really?
hot that it burns the rest of the emissions out. So you save the environment by burning more fuel. That's a really good theory.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What do we got here?
This is inspired by the Mercedes wagon swap. He's building, swapping a 5.3 Vortec with a T56.
Nice. Are you gonna leave parts in the engine too?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't leave tools in the engine.
Oh, does he have a picture of the Mercedes he's putting in?
Yeah.
It's the 124. Okay. Okay, I know that model.
Very cool.
Nice.
Yeah, send more pictures when you're...
Our
Making
wagon is
progress.
coming along nice. The engine's together and it's just about ready to go back in again. So
Yeah?
another video coming this Saturday, I think.
75
Sunday.
Plymouth Scamp, 225 slant 6.
Get
So
out of
last
here,
2
piston
months.
head. I know where you live.
What's your problem, Rishi?
What?
I don't know.
Where are you reading?
The comments on the side, yeah.
Oh.
That's why. You can look at the pictures and comment on the pictures. I'll read the
Ooh,
side.
that's a car.
Come on, man.
That's a green interior car. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like the older stuff, to be honest. I had a 70 Cutlass as my first car.
Yep.
A lot of fun. It got me in a lot of trouble, too. But,
How about you list all the cars you do?
This guy posted like over 100 photos of swaps.
what was it, like an
We'll
Integra?
look at a few of them. So what is this?
Acura or something? I don't know.
Didn't show up. There it is.
Yeah, accurate.
Acura.
Acura Integra? I don't even know. Yeah.
Got some photos there.
Okay, you gotta like skip to the bottom now.
Yeah.
Kind of like our projects. This is it's much
yeah.
appreciated the amount of work that you did into it, but we really just need to see the end project. The engine looks great.
Yeah.
There you go.
He really likes his motor
It's the
pictures.
Yeah. Nice.
I saw that one. 47 International KV1 rat project. Pretty rough. Chassis will be an 88 Dakota.
Nice. Let's see. Scroll down. What do we got?
With fender? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they always rot out on the seam.
Yeah. Ooh, that's nice.
I like this era stuff.
Yeah.
I really do. The round fender. I have a 52 Studebaker that maybe we'll talk about eventually.
Yeah. Why don't you list your projects?
So, yeah, I have a lot of projects. It's not my fault I have this many projects. It's just...
Stefan is worse than I am.
No, well...
You've got more than I do.
I probably have like 12 cars.
Yeah.
At
I'm not
least.
sure what this one is here, because it didn't say, but started working on cab mounts.
It's the same one. It's still the guy from Port Hope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But the reason I haven't finished a lot of my project is because I've moved in the past bit, and I'm building a shop, and the shop's gonna be awesome. I got my hoist, I got all my, all the right toys to do good work. So that's what's been holding me back on finishing a lot of this stuff.
Just got married.
I got married,
all
all that stuff.
Yeah. No, it's all good.
I got a dog,
And then
it's
you got another
crazy.
dog,
I got
yeah.
another dog. No kids, so I don't plan on, doing that anytime soon. I know once you do that, you don't have any. So
this is a Pontiac Lemans 66.
Yeah, that's
67.
beautiful.
yeah, nobody likes Integras.
I guess.
It's come a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down in the driveway.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That looks good.
Yeah.
Like.
So you can't do that with the GTO because it's a GTO. But for something like that, it's perfect. Like drive it. It's the same car. It's just the badge is different.
Yeah,
it's just
like,
you screw up.
That guy's gonna have way more fun with that car than anybody that spends.
Than we will on our GTO.
Yeah.
No, it's like you're paranoid about scratching it and doing this and then that thing is awesome. Yeah.
D100 12 valve, come and swap.
Nice.
He's 13. Bought it a year ago for $400. Picking up the donor truck this weekend.
Awesome.
D30 350.
Congratulations, buddy. That's great. Get it done, but then it sucks because you can't even drive it for 3 years.
Well, I don't know what's
got a lot of time to work on
it. Yeah.
2.8 power stroke. Hello from Brazil.
Nice. That's beautiful.
2002.
Very cool. Nice dog. Same guy, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was
All right.
that's
well,
somewhere too warm. We can't look at that stuff. Makes us jealous.
Oh, it doesn't like me.
Yeah, no problem, Irvine. That Cardano guy, we had really good luck with him, so hope it works out. I still have a 2-piece drive shaft from somebody if anybody wants it. So, yeah, we're from Ontario. We're just
Southern Ontario.
South of Hamilton.
Yeah, just south of
Niagara
Hamilton.
region.
About 45 minutes from Buffalo.
Yeah.
So we get a lot of stuff shipped to Buffalo. So
It's probably one of the better things about being in this area is being so close to the States.
yeah,
Jump over.
on both sides because it's only like 4
Yeah, to
hours to get to
Michigan.
Michigan.
Yeah.
So it's nothing to go see a football game in Michigan or something. But yeah, the cat's great. I started out with 2 cats. I only have 1 left. The other one.
Where's the comment about the cats?
I don't know. The cat's in good health. I see. I'm really enjoying the.
The meow at the end.
Yeah. No, we should get more. The cat's awesome, actually. He's great with the kids. He's so docile. Like and he's like a dog. If we go for a walk on the golf course, he's always like 10 feet behind.
And he's definitely been in a few scraps.
Oh, he's so beat
Scarred.
up. Oh, he's still got so many scars. He disappears for a day or so, and he comes back, and he's limping, and he's beat up, but he can hold his own. He's a good cat.
Yeah.
His brother disappeared for like a good year and then came back, and he's actually in better shape than the one that hangs around every day. he's bigger and like no scars, and
so somebody looks after him.
Yeah.
Tuesley's here. Hello, Tuesley.
Tuesday's here?
Yeah, he's here.
Right
Yeah,
on.
he's here. If that's him.
Nice.
Tuesday Auto, nice.
Andy,
get ready with the 8.8. The rear end.
Yeah, and I'm sorry I drove right past your place again and didn't drop off the little jigsaw from Milwaukee, but I'll drop that off soon. Or just stop in again and grab the rest of the tires and take the jigsaw with you again. So.
This is easier than a phone call, right?
Yeah. Because it's one-sided. You can just say whatever you want.
Just do it.
And you can just ignore the comments if you don't like what they're saying.
Exactly.
So.
I can't read them. I can't read them anyway.
It's funny. I watched the live chat of one of the car girls, and you can see her concentrating, not reading like the dirty comments or
right.
It's just trying to read and like yeah, that's kind of funny.
It sucks that that's a common thing.
And it's terrible. Yeah. But same thing here, like we have to avoid the foul language of the stupid people, so you're reading them and you're like trying not to read the comments. And
I can't even see them, so they can write whatever they want.
Yeah,
I really don't care.
You just make stuff up, so when they're reading it, then...
People asking where we're from. We're in Ontario, south of Hamilton.
I have a bunch of B-Series Cummins to sell. I've got a mild out 5.9 12-valve P-pump. I have a good P-pump. And we have an old VE pump, which is really just for parts. And I would say we had a 24 valve, but I think that one sold today. So Brock Green hit me up at DEBOSSgarage@gmail.com and set it up. Hello, Montana. The Canadian Bubba. My neighbor's name used to be Bubba. So.
Who's Canadian Bubba? What the heck's that? Where are you reading that?
Let's see, random. Can I have a shout out in another video? I guess I shouted him out in a video. Who was your favorite YouTuber you met on the Spaghetti Challenge?
Oh, Bobby
You
from
first.
Sons of Anarchy. What?
You first. Who was your favorite YouTuber at the Spaghetti Challenge?
I actually like Rob.
Yeah?
Yeah, because he would
That's
actually
good.
talk to me.
Yeah, that's good. No, that's really
It's not
good.
like the other guys wouldn't talk to me, but I just didn't have the opportunity. Let's just say that.
Okay.
Like, he was around, and yeah, they're all pretty good guys. But I just didn't get a chance
No.
to talk too much to them.
Did Rob surprise you?
Yeah, no, he's definitely a lot nicer than I thought. Like, you never know when you see someone online and how they're going to be in person. Like, you meet some people and they're great. They think they'd be so cool, and then you meet them in person and they're a complete a-hole.
I really
he wasn't. So
I really enjoyed talking with Tommy.
Yeah.
He was completely different than I thought he would, and super straight up guy, and that was really cool. And then Cletus, I had a very up and down relationship with him because we got along great at the show.
Yeah.
Or at the challenge, and then I knew that he got sponsored by Holly because he made some videos on Holly, and so we checked out his ride. And he's like, "You got to get this Holly."
Well, you got to do donuts in his car. Right?
Well, yeah.
I watched that.
But basically, he was about to leave, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Can I get in?" He's like, "Yeah, get in." It's like, you don't have time.
Right timing. I didn't even think about saying, "Can I get in?"
Yeah.
I should have.
So, but anyway, after the camera was off, I said, "Hey, can we get your contact at Holly?" He goes, "Yeah, absolutely." So he gave us his number, which was cool. We got his cell phone number. So we waited till we got home, and I texted him. I said, "Hey, can I get your contact at Holly?" And then he goes, "Absolutely. What's your email?" So I sent my email. Nothing. So I waited like 3-4 days, and then texted him again. "Hey, I know you're busy. Any chance I can get that number?" Nothing. So I'm like, whatever. So I called Holly myself, and I'm like, "Hey, we met Cletus. He told us that we needed a Dominator, and this is what we have, and wondering if we can work together." And then they called back, said absolutely. And then it took a while for the email to get through. Apparently my email went to spam when I replied to him. So I called him again, and then it was like a week later, so we're like a week behind. And then he called back and I got a hold of him. And he goes, "Oh, sorry about that. Your email went to spam. And then I'll get the other guy to get a hold of you." And the second the other guy got a hold of me, Cletus texts again. He goes, "I'm so sorry, I forgot about your text." And he goes,
"The guy's probably busy buying like race trucks and stuff like that, you know, like
So,
whatever."
No, but then and that was great because it restored my faith in him because and then we've been texting back and forth a bunch actually. So he's a pretty cool guy.
Thanks, Brock.
Yeah, thanks, Brock. Appreciate it.
He says it for the Mercedes.
Nice. Yeah, you are 1/100th of the way of getting a coffee table.
Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah. So anything highlighted, big shout out to them. Yeah.
Cool. That's awesome.
Mr. Jimmy Penguin, gotta get some cat action. I don't know what that means, but Jimmy Penguin has to get some cat action.
Cat at the end of the video.
I think that's a different kind of channel, but whatever, right?
Yeah, we are a whole piston. Yeah. Oh, you weren't at the. We invited you to the Project Car Challenge. It's your fault if you don't want to show up. You should most definitely swap your 12 valve into a square bodies. When is the C10 Duramax build gonna start? Today. Not because I wanted to.
Technically, I guess. Yeah,
it happened today. So I will show you something just on my phone, and then that's about as far as I can say because I don't know if my wife.
It's not a phone; it's a brick.
It is. So the C10 swap started today when I went to Tuesday. You guys, honestly, you need to follow me on Instagram because I have lots of. We give little teasers away because it takes a while to edit videos and go through it, and we try to stack and put them in order. But Instagram is kind of in the moment at the time, so actually I didn't take any pictures on my phone.
There you go.
But anyway,
no, it's on your camera.
Yeah.
On camera.
So we have the frame we have the Air Ride kneeling bus frame at my shop today. So it's starting. We'll get going on it. You'll probably see a video in like 2 weeks or so. Here's for the Mercedes. Yeah, thanks, Brock. Yeah, straight is the way to go when the owner of the property doesn't carry any coke in his house.
What?
Anybody who drinks straight hooch is okay in his book. Is what it says.
Oh yeah.
Swap
well, when it's
anything that
good
makes
stuff,
it
it's
roll.
good stuff. You don't need to dilute it, right?
So we were swapping anything that makes it roll under its own power, in my honest opinion, and that's absolutely right. Swap everything.
Yeah.
Just because, how cool is a midget with a Dodge engine, a
GM tranny, a Ford rear end,
in a British
car. It's, that's the essence of motor racing, right? That's what a Shelby Cobra is.
Right.
That's a British body.
So we want to kind of keep that around, and we're tossing around the idea of putting like an ebook out that says, like a book on how to swap anything. So. You're an imposter.
That's awesome. If that's a real one, hit me up because you need a stunt double or a younger brother in a movie or something. That'd be awesome.
I haven't seen the 2.8 Cummins yet. We were trying to get a hold of one, and then those talks kind of fell out. 10,000 is not unreasonable for a brand new engine that's ready to go, plug and play, put in, and basically they'll set you up with whatever bell housing, whatever you need to put in anything. So 10,000 isn't a bad deal.
Where'd you read that? I didn't see it.
We like Skeeter from Zip Tie. He's a great guy. A lot of swearing and very vulgar on his channel. But
I haven't watched too much of this.
No, but he's, you can tell he's an honest, hard-working guy. He doesn't have, does he have ads up on his videos yet? I thought I saw some ads, yeah. So he wasn't monetizing, but he is now, I think, but super cool guy. So we've shouted him out a couple times, we'll keep that going too. Where's the next Cummins swap? What is the next Cummins swap? The next Cummins swap is actually 3.3 in an Escalade.
I was gonna say I wanna come and swap the motorhome.
Right. That's just strict 12 now. Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just gotta open a window. It's getting warm.
Rich is getting a little hot and bothered.
It's the booze.
Too much testosterone in here.
There we go.
We got a message on Patreon.
Okay.
Tyler says, well, it was working for a couple days, but the problem has returned. I'm going to take the wheel off tomorrow and check out the hardline. Maybe I pinched something going into the master cylinder. I did have to replace the master cylinder when I did the hydro booster because Chrysler changed it.
Is that like half a message?
If he's having problems with his brakes, always check your flex lines.
Yeah, this is
because I had the same similar problem.
Yep.
Getting all these funny things, and just inside the flex line going to the caliper was just corroded inside, and it looked like it was brand new. Like you couldn't tell. So you pull it off and see if it bleeds or not. I actually lost the whole rotor because my one caliper was sticking.
Yeah, so a way to do that is to have somebody hammer on the brakes and let go, and then crack the bleeder screw.
Yeah.
And if a little squirt comes out of the bleeder screw, it means that the fluid's not getting back. More than likely, it's.
You always need a little bit more than a squirt. Tip of the day.
Go up in the comments a sec. I just want to right there. Yeah, Jarvis Bengtson. Yeah, that's awesome that you're gonna start a shop. Good for you, man. And you know what? Start your own videos, and it's actually a fun time. The YouTube thing, if nothing else, is a lot of fun.
It's a lot of work and it's a lot of fun.
Right. But it's a nice community where like you can hop on another live chat, they know you, and it's like you've got a friend on the other side of the world that seems like he's down the street, and you're just having like a conversation because you're into the same things, and that's what I really like about YouTube, which is why we tried to start the community on Facebook, so you can get advice and
the Facebook community. Like I think a lot of guys are getting good help through that because a lot of places you go you don't get good info, but I think the guys are a good group of guys that give good stuff.
And we want to keep it that way.
It's not bashing each other what you want to do. It's you give the help.
It's not that. It's just stupid comments where like Sloppy's had a bunch of those guys that where it's like hit it with your purse or just send it. It's like that's pointless crap. That it was funny for a bit, but it gets old fast. Just and you guys can keep that stay away from that and help people that are actually needing help.
Doing it.
Yeah, because it's like
it's different about talking about doing something, but if you're actually like in it and doing it, you need the help. So help out. Right?
It's like helping somebody with a tire at the side of the road. Someday you want to be the guy that needs help swapping that tire or needs a jerry can, and it's just nice, like not just driving by.
Be
and
more Canadian.
Yeah, there you go.
Just be
So yeah, it's been going really
we're not
good.
angry. We just want to help people out.
Right, and it's been going good so far. So thanks for that, guys.
Yeah.
You guys ever getting any vehicle accidents? On the way over to the last live chat.
Every day of my life.
on the way, twice now. The one guy working for me got in a bad accident about an hour before the live chat, so I had to go deal with that. That was way in the beginning. I almost canceled that live chat. We were late, but anyway, we still made it here. And then on the way to the live chat last time, a guy came around the corner, knocked my mirror off with his mirror. Nice. So we had to deal with that.
Aren't you glad it wasn't a Ford mirror?
Yeah, $1,700 for a mirror. The bird with the pyramid signifies Stefan. Really?
What?
I don't know. You might have to look that.
Satan. That's what he said.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's yeah.
Oh, he sees my Zelda t-shirt.
Oh.
Whatever, Zelda.
Zelda, yeah.
Game Boy, deal with it.
Nintendo. Almost.
Nintendo makes Game Boy. I just remember it from Zelda. That's the only thing as far. You should absolutely put a Cummins in a Chevette. You will be the hero on the block, and you will get more attention than like a McLaren.
Yeah, no, you definitely would.
Unless you put a Cummins in a McLaren.
Maybe.
No, I think the Cummins in the McLaren would get more attention than the Cummins in the Chevette.
What do you think would get more attention? A Cummins in a McLaren or a McLaren engine in something else?
McLaren engine and anything else. I think would be wicked cool, but
yeah. Hey, Jacob's coming down this weekend. Hey, we're getting a Holly stuff on Friday, so if he wants to come down this weekend, what's going on this weekend? I think something was coming on, but
this weekend?
Yeah.
I was just gonna move a bunch of junk around.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting that car trailer, so.
Right.
So I can pull more junk home.
Yeah. Buy more cars that sit there in the driveway. Yeah. Even if you're not coming down our way, let us know, Jacob. We'll meet up for a drink somewhere. Even in Smithville or whatever at.
Jack, what did you ask the boss garage? Because I already answered it. You're just not paying attention.
Oh no, he asked you. He says.
Oh, it wasn't
he does
highlighted.
his own stunts. But he wants you to pop your collar a little bit.
I don't do pop collar. I will show more chest hair, but no pop collar.
If you want to see, more Stefan, just look at the junkyard build. There's lots of Stefan. We got side boob. We got everything.
I bought new T-shirts after watching that video because you know how you never think of how you look sometimes until you see yourself on YouTube, half naked.
Yeah. Or so speaking of that, I realized I look like a hobo too, and I really don't care because I was by myself in the shop, right? And then you're watching some videos, and at first it was like, it's funny, but then you're watching, I'm like, there's whole burn marks in there, and it's like filthy.
But that's work stuff, like.
Well, that's true.
It's because you're always on fire. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But anyway, Walls Outdoor Clothing got a hold of that too and said, here, we're going to send you some clothes. So we tried out some of their clothes.
Yeah, it's been really good.
Yeah, so
nice.
I think that'll be the next giveaway is we're talking with them to try and get like a full shirt and pants for 2 guys or whatever.
Yeah,
so
that'd be cool.
check out Walls gear there. Yes, so Chris Edge there, I agree with people helping out each other, but in a small town, people start to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
So there's 3 kinds of people. There's givers, there's takers, and there's owers. So the givers will you help them out, and they'll just take more and more and more and more. There's givers who will give you the shirt off their back and never expect anything back. And then there's the people who you do something for them, they feel like they owe you. And it's a constant barter, and they're like, as soon as you do something for them, they feel like they need to do something for you to stay even.
Yeah.
So you really got to filter out those people, and you got to get rid of the takers. You got to understand who they are.
Yeah, you gotta see them for who they are, and you can still give, but only give them so much.
Right. And our auto teacher said, no matter what, charge for whatever job you do. The neighbor asks you to help something, don't do it for free, because then they start to expect it and they get pissed off when you say no. So even if it's a simple job, say, listen, give me like $10 or drop off a case of beer, or get something to make your time worthwhile, otherwise you become worthless, and just really pay attention to that.
Yeah.
So actually Hugo and I had a big tiff about that way back when, because he only came by and was like, I'm not here because of this, but could you look at my car?
Where is Hoogie? We need him here.
Yes.
Is he rocking the mustache?
Do you want... No. I don't think so.
You shaved it?
He should keep it. And nobody knows what we're talking about, really.
Venezuela, that's awesome. What time is it in Venezuela? We are actually planning our trip to SEMA right now. It's, I don't know, what should we do for SEMA? Should we drive the Audi from our place to SEMA? I kind of want to do the...
Ask the internet that.
I don't know. I'm just thinking.
Yes.
I'm just thinking.
You mean put it on a trailer and then show up and say we drove it?
Yeah, we can do that. Just randomly, like, ask the truck driver to unload it. We'll
like,
drive it for a little bit, take a shot, and then go back on again. Movie magic's awesome.
Road killer.
No, I think we're planning actually a little vacation with our families that we'll go to SEMA for a couple days. We'll rent a nice house. We'll hang out down there.
Maybe.
Do some stuff. I don't know.
Get in trouble.
Yeah. Why are Ford owners such stubborn bastards? I don't know, and I don't understand. I had a buddy.
It's just because they're angry because they know they did something wrong, and they're
but
just
they do it again. I had a buddy.
Those are the takers. They gotta take and they take. They're just angry.
His truck completely fell apart at 180,000 K. He took under-oiled it, brought it regular maintenance. Like the whole thing, and up until the day he sold it, he was avid that it was a great truck. And then looking back, he's like, that truck was a piece of shit. What does he do? He goes out and buys another Ford. And it's like, you know what? This new model is way better. Like, I wouldn't buy another Ford just to spite Ford for selling me such a piece of shit in the first place.
I actually have a Ford though. And
I know.
I drove it here.
Really well,
it's done really well, but it's a Ford Taurus station wagon from '96. Like. It is the perfect beater. It gets you everywhere.
Yeah.
It's not a crazy expensive pickup.
So no experience with JDM. They are unicorns because everything rots away. So
what's that?
I want an experience.
You should the Alfa Romeo I have.
Yes.
That rots away. Apparently they didn't even paint the inner sides. It's like bare steel. I don't know.
He's got an Alfa Romeo that is a super cool car, but...
Well, what's left of it is cool.
So here's the thing, and I want to go back to the 454 SS too, because it's not like the cars down in...
Hold on, read this one.
Down in the southern states.
Yeah, let's do some stunts, Jack. Come on.
Is that actually Jack Black? That's awesome.
Let's do it.
Jack Black. Jack Black is watching our live stream.
Have your people talk to my people, which is basically they call me because I have no people, and then we'll set something up. We'll set something up. You know, it'll be cool.
Anyway, going back to the 454, we got offers for like $2,000, $1,500 for this truck. Those are maybe southern states prices, but up in Canada there are none of those trucks left, and it's in great shape. So it's worth like a 454 with a good engine in it, good paint, clean as this one is, will go for like 16 to 20 grand. So there's no way that the owner, after putting $4 grand into it, will let it go for $2,500. Some people are like that's my offer. I love that truck. I'll be there this weekend to come grab it, and it's like they're doing me a favor. Yeah, but it's like, guys, all our vehicles are 15 years or newer because they're all rotted away. They're all garbage.
Even stuff that you find in a barn is rotted away because
it's humid in the summer.
Something happens. Like maybe we'll do a tour of the one barn, but like
so the guy put plastic down underneath each car.
Plastic down their cars. Like I don't know what happened though.
And there's like a silhouette. Rusting. Of the car, of rust falling off of the car inside a barn, even though he tried. And it's like...
it's so sad. It's so sad. Because he had some pretty cool stuff, but that's another time.
The combination of Phoenix... Oh, yeah. Okay, whatever. We're done now. Question for Aaron. What camera would you recommend a startup YouTube channel with?
It Depends on what kind of channel. If you're doing automotive, I'm assuming, and you're in the shop like Rich, and you treat your camera like...
Hey, thanks, Neil.
Hi, Neil.
Show him the camera I give you. This is the camera you should look for. You can get this
Chesapeake, sorry.
Amazon or, well, probably
now
better
you're going
is
to just
eBay.
drive up the price of those cameras and we can't afford to shoot.
I get these on Kijiji because we're in Canada for like $60 to $100 every time. And I buy like 4 or 5 of these a year because this guy likes to run over them with a forklift or...
Yep.
Just
toss them. You just see them. He'll just take
fill
it,
it
just
full of
chuck it across
sludge and grease and everything, and just locks up the lens or like anyway. These are great, perfect cameras if you're taking care. What they're great for is just getting inside an engine bay or low light is pretty decent. The microphone is phenomenal, and if you're just doing daily vlog stuff and you don't have any money because you're just starting YouTube, then I would just go with one of these. Otherwise, if you have $200 to $300, my camera, when we started the channel, I started with a T2i Canon, and you can probably pick those up for $200 to $300, and they're just a late model sort of, just a DSLR camera, but it'll give you more lens options, better quality video.
Got her?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, I would agree that Dodge, or that Cummins made Dodge into the brand it is today. I think Dodge did something ridiculous, like 4 or 6% of the truck sales in like the mid '80s, and was just about done.
Really?
Until Cummins stepped in. So Ford actually had some. Cummins was hurting too.
Yeah.
And Ford actually bought a bunch of shares of Cummins. I think it was like 20%. I don't know these numbers. Don't quote me. But anyway, Ford bought a bunch of shares into Cummins, and they had the Cummins in the F800s and a bunch of other stuff.
Right.
Then Dodge said, we'd like to take your engine and put it in our Dodge. The sales went through the roof, and Cummins was actually able to buy all their stocks back from Ford and said, okay, we don't need you anymore.
Nice.
So Ford still used the Cummins in the 650s, I think. But if it wasn't for Cummins, Dodge would not be making trucks. Just like GM and Ford aren't making minivans because it's just, now we give up. You guys take that market because we're out. So, yeah. Zip ties and bias pies. Yeah, the $300 running and moving into this garbage. How's it going, buddy? We are talking with Piston Head, and we might actually consider buying a Ford. Jacob, if you're still on here, send me those friggin' pictures of that truck. I want that truck because we might actually consider buying a Ford. Yeah. But yeah.
Just to take it out like completely apart.
Yeah.
Put
We'll diagnose. We don't swap anything. We're gonna build up that Power Stroke and make it a beautiful track. So as a Canadian, I'm very happy to be living in the US for the last 20 years, no rust. That's true, but I still like living in Ontario. Like the job sucks, but I just found out that on the news today they're equipping like 130 teachers with guns.
It's like I've never in Canada. I've never been in fear for my life ever. Ever. Even in like I don't know.
Oh, no.
Never.
Anyways,
even the crackheads and drug addicts, they're like nice to you here. Like there's like, hey,
sorry,
you got your spare change? No. Okay. See you later. Have a good day. Like that's all you get here. It's like I'm not even gonna throw names of like crappy towns. So.
Guy just went all through Bruce Peninsula and Tobermory. That's it is a beautiful place.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. We went to Pennsylvania. Couldn't believe how beautiful that was.
What?
Oh
yeah. I was thinking of when we drove to the
to Apple?
No, not that was fun. Yeah. We took the weirdest little windy road, and I'm pretty sure I almost killed us all in the Tahoe.
It's because you drive like freaking maniac.
We gotta get there. We gotta go. Whatever, right?
Thank you, CNN.
CNN is watching us.
Sweet.
Thank you, CNN. That's great.
Yeah.
Buffalo DEBOSS, thank you very much.
There's that really good chicken wing place. No, they had the buffalo wing that made the buffalo wing or invented it.
Yeah. We need a good place in Buffalo to have some wings.
Yeah, I like
close
wings.
to the Rainbow Bridge for when we buy parts.
That's that place.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, it's right there. I don't know exactly where.
We went to a restaurant down the road and it was terrible. But don't
guys...
say I know. Just friggin' send the pictures. You're behind your computer. I'll get them to you tomorrow. No, just send them to the box.
Just open your email. Just open another tab.
Fake news. You're fake
email.
news, Kenny. Get out of here.
So, one day we will meet up with Skeeter and we will do a Chevy versus Ford tug of war or whatever. Shake my hands and clap.
Or maybe now that he's got his AdSense on, maybe he can afford a flight out here.
Yeah. We're still broke. So.
Yeah.
Or support him on Patreon. Go to his Patreon.
Yeah.
The more support, the cooler stuff we do.
Yeah, that's right.
And the more shenanigans.
That's right.
Right?
So we are hoping to be full-time YouTube by the end of the year. We got another 8-10 months to go to be able to support. And it's difficult because you see a lot of YouTubers who are YouTubers by themselves, but Aaron takes half my cut, so he's got a family too. Apparently it takes a lot of work to edit videos and add music and keep up on sponsors and emails and whatever else. It's annoying. But you don't see him, but he takes half the stuff. And honestly, it wouldn't be DEBOSS Garage without Aaron. Yeah, so he's more than half of DEBOSS Garage.
That is true.
But I don't want to give him more than half the money. Like, we'll just decide half and half.
Really, it's a third, and then the other third goes to projects.
See, not a sponsorship we want from CNN. That's awesome. So funny of people being claiming that they're somebody that they're not. Because I was on another live chat.
Yeah.
And typing away, and all of a sudden another DEBOSS Garage post comes up.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm like, oh. And so I call up Aaron. I'm like, hey, Aaron, are you posting on this live chat? Because it was Stephen Cox. Great guy. Check out his channel. Lots of diesel stuff going on there, too. But Aaron's like, no. And it's not like Aaron to post. If it's anything to do with video or
very specific.
audio. No, it was for Chucky, and he wasn't rude. But he's like, Chucky, I learned a lot from your welding videos, but it's my logo, and it says DEBOSS Garage. So I'm like, Aaron wouldn't type that, because, like, what is he starting?
Aaron doesn't weld.
No, but he wouldn't speak for me. If it's video, Aaron would comment and say, I do this and this is where I get my music from, whatever, random questions like that, right? Yeah. So I call him up, I'm like, no. So I click on it, somebody made a fake account, just copied our logo, and was commenting as me. So
did they copy like videos and stuff too?
No. Just went on live chat.
Some people have done that before too.
Yeah, but that's like robots. That's basically just robots. But YouTube stopped that too. But sell CNN for $1. That's awesome. You guys just making up random names now. But anyway, that guy was posting under my names. That caused a lot of trouble, and that's actually pretty serious. Don't do that. What's that?
The price is really low, so you could probably afford me. Jack. So you don't think that's real Jack Black on here? Probably not, eh?
That would be cool if it was.
It would be cool.
I'm sure it's the real Jack Black. I'm absolutely sure.
You're just like crushing my dreams now.
I just bought. Do dealerships charge insane rates in Canada like the U.S.? Just bought a one-owner 05
I don't even need to read the question.
$35,000 in dealer receipts on an 05 Excursion. It's because it's a Ford.
Okay, I went into a dealership. It rhymes. They have. It kind of sounds like yeep. So
starts with J and ends with E.
Yeah. So I was in there. Oh, and they're just like, would you be comfortable making this many payment of $300 a month? And they wouldn't even tell me the term or how much. They were just like, this much? And I figured it out. And they wanted to charge me like $53,000 for a friggin' 4-door Jeep, and it was used. Like it was like
new.
No, it wasn't even new. It was a used Jeep. Because I had a trade-in and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, right.
And they try and get you in, oh, but if you can do this payment a month, would you be happy? I'm like, no, man, because I don't want to pay. 3 times what the car's actually worth. So
we did that over a boat. Like, anybody who buys a boat, I don't know, you gotta judge, you gotta really question their buying motives.
I'm buying a boat. You're gonna help me pick it up. We're gonna do a video on it. What the heck are you trying to say? Or are you just setting me up to look like an idiot? Thanks, Rich.
So we went to
I'm buying a boat. I don't care.
And I had a boat, and I realized there's 2 happy days in owning a boat. The day you buy it and the day you sell it.
You know, it really depends on how much you buy the boat for.
Right, that's true. I had a Edson 16-foot that I got running, and it's kind of like the Audi story, where I bought the boat. No, I bought it. I got it running. It ran perfect.
Nice.
But the guy gutted the entire interior. I put all new runners in it, put the floor in it, carpeted it, reupholstered it, and I was wrenching on it the morning of we were gonna go to camping with a bunch of buddies. Never tried it to see if it actually ran. Dragged it all the way there. Didn't run. Wrenched on it all weekend.
That is the Audi story.
Yeah, had a great time. Wrenching on it, even though it didn't really, I don't think it even made it to the water. I think it made it to the water twice, but it ran good out of water, but not in the water. That was the issue. And then took it home, and it was something stupid. Fixed it, and I had like 3-4 great years in it, having a riot with the boat. And that's basically the story of my life. But, what were we talking about? Boats?
You're talking about boats. I don't know why.
Right. I don't know. Okay. Are you guys done reviewing builds?
Well, there's been like 7 more posts, so I may just go back over here to drive.
Okay.
Just because we're here.
The engine's in the Mercedes.
Hold on here.
Oh.
No,
yeah, it is.
The Munges,
oh, I like those.
The engines together, not in the Mercedes yet.
Whatever. The next video went out, it's going to be in the Mercedes anyway.
Sunday it should be running.
Whoever owns that, can you give that to me? Because that would be awesome.
C120.
That's great.
It's international, right?
Yeah,
I can't read. Yeah. That's cool.
pretty nice.
Very nice.
And here's my 1980 or 84 Mercury Capri, 351 Windsor.
Wherever you live, it's dusty.
That's Arizona.
Somewhere nice.
Somewhere
warm.
Yeah, but no grass. Would you miss grass?
Yes, I would. No, I wouldn't miss it.
No?
Who the heck wants to cut grass?
I enjoy cutting grass, and I like the green, and I
love how the only thing you think about is that you have to cut the grass.
Well, of course you gotta cut the grass.
You got to look at it the other
cut my
6
grass?
days.
No.
05 Duramax. Did you
Nice.
see this one yet?
Yeah.
Oh, someone else posted something interesting. Lifted or lowered? They asked us the
It
question.
depends.
It really depends on the situation, because I like both. Like I have a Willys Jeep. I want that lifted.
Obviously.
You know, and anything you drive on the road. Well, it depends.
Cummins Commander was going up, and I traded it for C10 that's going down.
Going down, yeah. Both.
So,
you gotta have fun with everything.
76 Dodge W100 4VT swap.
Nice.
Looks like he's just starting this one.
Right on.
I like the guy chugging the drink beer. That's me, and usually on the bill. It's just like, all right, whatever. I gained 10 pounds when I was in Florida. I don't know what the heck's down there, but.
So BDG Missouri. As a Canadian, I can assure you that Canadians have a very warped view of the U.S., and that's very true.
Yeah, that's true.
Why? I've been there.
I know, and I had a very.
We like to visit.
Right.
That's about it.
No.
Well,
I would move there.
Every experience that I've had with the States has been 100% pleasant. Like, great people, great everything, except for food. I don't like the food.
But you don't know where to go.
I don't know where to go.
You don't know how to use your phone and Google where to go.
I'm always driving, and it's like I'm hungry and I need food now. That's why you need to be in the passenger seat. But
I find the good food. Remember that?
Gmc.
Remember that guy on the way back from Zip Ties? Sure does. Does it come with this? It sure does. It was awesome.
And it tastes amazing.
And it was like $5.
But then, like 10 minutes later, is like regret, because it's like
I had no regrets.
Maybe you're used to it, but I don't know.
You just need more fiber, okay?
There's an 82 GMC.
That's
and looks like a work truck too yet. So
I like seeing trucks that people actually use.
Yeah. We have not seen any like spacers or anything stupid like any of our viewers. I
Yeah,
love that.
yeah.
Like, let's take a perfectly good $70,000 truck, turn it into a parking lot princess, and make it completely useless.
Yeah.
This is a junkyard save. Daily Sleeper LS swap to Chippy, Colorado. 99
Nice.
Silverado. 53805.
Nice.
Cool.
You see, I like the look of that truck.
Yeah.
It's like the old, what were those Sonomas? The Zedders? Which
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Very nicely done.
Well, we gotta go to Indiana now.
Yep.
Done.
This is Davies.
I don't even know where Indiana is, to be honest.
92 Golf, 2-door, Mark III
I know it's
brakes.
that way. Wait.
Oh,
Skeeter, if you stop swearing on all your comments, they won't be flagged and hidden. just try not to swear.
You're basically telling him not to comment. 92 Golf, 2-door, Mark
Nice.
III brakes.
We might have some opportunity with an
RPF
old
one.
Golf, because he's got a couple in the barn
Oh, yeah?
that aren't too bad.
I didn't see him.
That's because you're looking at the Ford Fiestas. Or the Monzas. You're looking at all the Chevy Monzas.
The 8 Monzas.
If anybody needs any Chevy Monza parts,
or entire cars, or if you feel the need to own 8 Monzas, hit up Stefan.
I know a guy, he's got some parts,
Yeah.
and he's willing to part with them.
Nice.
I do like Golfs and stuff. They're pretty cool. I really want to buy a Bug. I have a Bug, like a Doom buggy, but it's not a Bug. You know? I don't know why I need to, but it's just one of those things.
The guy says if I rip out a tuft of your chest hair, let me see. Let me know about some interesting places in Indiana.
Just a tuft.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Not a single Ford part was broken that day. Nice.
Wheeling's fun.
That's what you need to do when what's his age? He's younger than 25.
I don't know.
Ranger being the first truck, it's the perfect first truck.
To drive into a lake.
And you absolutely need to drive it into a lake.
Yeah.
But when you retire that truck, it's like, but
It's
did you
best-
drive it into a lake?
So
And he's like, yes, I drove it into okay, you've actually used this truck. That's awesome.
I used to be part of a 4x4 club when I had my Willys Jeep on the road. It still drives and runs, but I just don't insure it, so I just boot around the farm and stuff with it. But Buddy shows up with like his mom's Ford Explorer, and he thinks he can take it off road. It's 4-wheel drive. we go down like a not a logging road, but it's a throughway road, so it's still passable. And he gets stuck, and he hooks up the strap to the front bumper, like it just ripped the whole front bumper off. I just watched. I didn't participate because I knew that was gonna happen. Whenever you hook up a car to get towed out, pick something more secure than the light steel stamped front bumper.
Yeah.
Even the tow hooks suck.
Yeah.
You gotta wrap it. But I have seen videos of guys ripping the whole axle and stuff out, but still.
Yeah.
So anyway, that picture reminded me of that.
Nice.
Nice little side note.
My little S10 was 2-wheel drive, but I got it. We took it down lots of mud roads and got it stuck and
Unstuck.
Yeah, unstuck.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, we got anything else on here?
Go for dunes.
Never been to Gopher Dunes.
We should go at some point, but where we actually are gonna go is Motorama.
Get out of here, Hoogie. These stupid questions.
Where's Hoogie?
He's trying to ask me about something dumb. I'm gonna punch you in the face next time I see you. That's what you're gonna get.
So because he asked that question, I get to share this on live stream in front of everybody. So he's got like a 4-foot Batman in the corner of his basement.
In his bed with him?
No, in his basement. So my wife's flipped, but he's engaged now.
Yeah.
So my wife's flipping through the buy and
Oh,
sell.
I saw it too.
Yeah, and she's like, "You need to buy this for Hoogie." I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's his basement. I'm like, he's the one selling it. I know that'd be great.
Wait, wrong hand. Snip. He has
Look forward
been
to maybe
favored.
seeing you guys at SEMA. First round of drinks around me.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, no experience with rotaries. I'm sure at some point we will.
I was looking at a rotary for the midget. They
Yeah?
seem like really cool cars.
It's a really
motors,
neat,
I mean.
It's a really neat idea. Yeah.
The Dorito, but I wanted something that had a little bit more longevity. Like they wear out pretty quick.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And I don't know too much, but they self-destruct. So.
Yeah.
So kind of like that. Who's that guy? Rob Dom.
Rob Dom.
With his with his never-ending build.
I honestly, the last video that he released was him adjusting the suspension without all the guts in the engine bay.
Oh, that's
I'm like,
cool.
yeah, I'm like,
It's kind of like what we did when we were setting up the balance of the car and we're putting like wood blocks.
Worse. Okay, so we were setting it up because that was the only night
It
you were
was
available.
yeah, we're on a crunch.
And that was the only night we could get the scale.
Yeah,
so it's
I
like
know,
you
I
do what
know.
you do. But he's releasing a video of like the next build on the four rotor when all it is him like lengthening
Yeah.
the
But he kind of put himself into a position where he's under pressure to start releasing videos.
right.
Regardless of
But it was
That's
him,
like
him
the
going to the car
top
like
priority.
loosening and tightening some
I
stuff, and
kind
that
of
was it.
I wanted to see him come to the
Right.
Project
Yeah.
Car Challenge.
Yeah.
it'll get done.
Yeah.
Next
So
year,
I
the
think
midget's
it's
gonna
completely
go.
stalled. I don't think there's any work being done on it at all. He got a 3D printout of it, but I'm like, dude, why are you getting a 3D printout of your
Of
car?
what? Of the whole
Of
car?
his car, yeah. I'm like, that's like, what? So finish your freaking car. There's nothing to do with.
Yeah.
there's
I
no-
think that's a Patreon thing, though.
Oh,
People sign up for that.
really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, it's.
I guess, but I'm like,
Yeah, I
finish your
This
freaking
is all
car.
the stuff that pays for the car to be done.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
kind of get
If
it.
anybody wants a 3D printout of something, let us know.
People bought it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, no problem for the videos.
backfires on someone's car.
Keep in mind, I wanted to say that BDJ, Rich and Crew, thanks for the inspiration. Working on my first YouTube shot videos. I'm going to tell you right now, the first 2 years of YouTube are extremely difficult. We still haven't seen a penny from YouTube, and we invested back into it. We put it back into the
What you mean is different thing than YouTube actually pay. Like the channel is generating money through AdSense.
We
What
blow
he
it up.
means is that we've used all that money to build a car.
Right.
Dude, you're
that's-
gonna get it.
Anyway, that aside, yes, yeah, of course.
Right. But we're trying to
It takes a while.
Right, we're trying to do that to make the videos entertaining,
Yeah.
to ramp up more videos.
I would tell anybody that's trying to start a channel though, like you need to give it 3 years. If you give it 3 years, that'll give you a good sense of whether what
That's
you're
like
doing
any
is
business.
the right
It's
thing.
like 2 years, right?
Yeah.
What's that?
Any business, any new business.
Well, any
startup.
business,
Yeah,
but
2
YouTube's a
years.
business.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
This
it
is a business.
So Aaron and I are on a year-to-year contract. We're like, are we gonna keep going? We're like, yep, no. So right now it's yeah, but our wives are gonna step in soon. They're gonna say, nope, shut her down.
Shut her down. You boys are having too much fun.
Yeah. But anyway, it is hard work.
It's a lot of work, yeah.
Yeah.
Like any business. And that's why even two of us working on this, like between the two of us, how many hours go into this channel?
A week?
Well, yeah, a week.
How many do you do editing? To be fair,
20 to 30.
20 to 30, and I've got
Yeah.
probably. I don't have that much. Like
Well, because you're getting paid at like
no,
shop time.
so for the Audi,
plus.
honestly, I
Yeah.
took like 5 weeks straight off. Imagine taking holidays
Yeah.
for 5 weeks and not getting paid, and
Yeah.
put it straight into the Audi, and that was like all the extra hours that you put in over the 3 years. I like almost caught up to. No. I spent a long time. And well, no, okay, sorry, no.
Last 3 years.
There's no. That's too much. But I've done a lot.
I understand
before.
hours. I know.
Right.
But there's not even enough hours in a week to do.
No, that's right. Okay, so anyway, I caught up a lot during the Audi build and whatever. To me, I don't spend near as much time dedicated to YouTube because I just record what I'm doing anyway, right?
For Rich, it's kind of what he's doing is it's really taking my time is all of the extra above and beyond making the channel functional and entertaining and all the rest and editing. So he's the talent, but he's absolutely everything that he's doing aside from answering questions and stuff is already what he does, right?
Yeah.
So that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And that's why you won't see any returns on emails, on questions and stuff. Patreon guys get instant answers.
Yeah.
If you guys are
that's the way to do it.
If you guys are willing to throw us $1 a month and you post on Patreon, we do our best to answer those questions and keep the dialogue going to whatever issue you need. On random posts on YouTube, if I happen to come across it, I might answer it. Emails, I generally don't. And it's because we both have young families and we both have a lot of stuff on the go, so there's just not enough time in a day.
Yeah. So I mean, we set up the Facebook group.
We're
all participating there too.
Yeah.
And it's fun to see what you guys are doing and everything you guys post. We're looking at all of it. But that's why that exists, is to help us manage serving you guys, giving you guys awesome content, and also making sure that we are, like what we set out to do, is be a resource for you. So we want to make sure that that there's this giant community now. There's 1,000 people there in the group, and just a lot of really knowledgeable people. So you get multiple answers to your questions. You get a lot of people kind of helping you, guide you. A lot more dedicated time than just one person can ever give. So.
Yeah, they're super strict on emissions here too. If you get caught without your DPF and your emissions crap on it, I know a guy got $8,000 a fine. Nice. They lowered it to $3,500. Won't give him his plates back until all of the stuff is back on his truck and he can prove it.
Yeah.
So he paid somebody $10,000 to delete it and do all his, take it all away. They take his plates and he's got to pay somebody $10,000 to put it all back on again. So the emissions is no joke around here, and that's why I say don't roll coal, because it ruins it for everybody else. It just gives everybody a bad name. Guys just rolling coal, and it's like, look at me, and it's like those diesel guys need to get off the road, and those tree huggers seem to have a lot more time than we do. So they make a lot more of a stink than we can defend ourselves. So.
Yeah.
And then what's the wrap on the GTO? The GTO is all cleared off. The GTO was my project in Hoogie's, but it's all in order. The Mercedes was supposed to be done and then we had that kind of shit luck with it, and then I had the time schedule for the Audi because we entered the challenge and we had sponsors that we were liable to too. The customer from the Mercedes completely understood. He actually joined us in Florida for the YouTube challenge. We are working on the Mercedes right now, and that has to be done because there's obligations to that before the GTO, but the GTO is getting done before the C10 goes into full tilt. So we got the frame for it. That's a collaboration between Tuesley and us, but the GTO is not out of the works at all. It needs a little bit more welding, and I think we found a shop to paint it as well. So stick around. Actually, in the next few weeks, you can see another video on the GTO, I'm sure. Although the Holly is coming on Friday.
I'm not picking it up.
It's delivering to the door. I don't want to cross the border. I don't want to cross the border with that shipment.
Yeah,
It's a massive shipment.
Oh, that's cool.
And then say, I didn't pay for it. It's like, is it for business? No, it's YouTube.
Yeah.
Maui, that's awesome. We went to Hawaii for honeymoons. We went to Kauai though, and the other island that I didn't like as much.
The Audi's gonna make it to Cayuga.
Absolutely, all the time.
We're gonna be at Cayuga.
Yeah. So as soon as we get the cars, as soon as we get the Holly stuff on it. So here's the plan. Holly installed for the show for Motorama. Clean up the car so it looks pretty for Motorama. It doesn't have to run there, luckily. Then get it back home again, get it running. Take it to Toronto a little bit, sort it. Take it to Pennsylvania, get Matt to tune it. Take it to Carlisle car show, and then take it back home again and beat the tar out of it nonstop
and break
at
Toronto.
Stuff and break stuff in Toronto, 100%. The clutch is kind of the clutch won't disengage now, so I gotta pull the engine.
Oh,
But
really?
it's not that big of a deal. It's like the easiest engine pull ever.
Yeah. We're ironing out the bugs, and it's gonna be a tank.
Yeah. So, it's new direct from Cummins. I'm doing. Let's see. Okay, he's talking to somebody else.
Is the 455 numbers matching?
So that I don't know. It is an actual 454 SS truck, but I don't know if that's the original engine for the truck. So if you're interested in buying it, 10 grand is the number, and I will scrape the numbers off of the block to see if it's matching to the original truck or not. But that's it. That's what I meant when I said I can find out for you. I'm not gonna it's a 454 truck. But it's not my truck either. I'm doing it for a customer. I just thought, hey, if he wants to sell it and gets what he wants before he puts the engine into it, otherwise we'll just drive it. For friggin' $2,500, I'll buy it and drive it.
Yes, we have heard of the ramp truck. I love the ramp truck. I want a ramp truck. Because I'll bring more crap home.
You know what? I looked at the frame. The frame is 26 feet long. As is.
Really?
And you can throw the cab on it and put a ramp on it. You got an air ride.
Which one?
The one I just got for the C10.
Oh, why don't we make a ramp truck out of it?
So I kind of want to make a tow truck out of it.
And a ramp truck.
It doesn't look right with that cab and 22 feet long. I just can't see it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So, but yeah.
Ramp trucks are pretty sweet though.
Yeah.
Oh, just to answer, because I see Chris Edge's comment here, like. Yeah, absolutely. You can do minimal editing. You can do live streams all day if you want, and no one cares. That's fine. That's a little different than what we're building here, what we're doing. Like I'm not saying you have to put 30 hours of editing or whatever or production into it, but what that does is it enables us to get sponsors and it looks attractive to sponsors, and it just enables us to do a whole lot more. And then also just viewability. You look at our watch time, and I know you can't really see like statistics, but across the channel we're getting a lot of views, a lot of repeat views. The way the channel's organized, people can find stuff, and it's easy to watch. And a lot of channels on YouTube will get like a ton of views on every new video that they put out, but then the retention on previous videos is like nothing. So obviously there's a million ways to skin a cat. That's fine.
If you try binge watching a vlogger, it's extremely difficult because you can't.
Yeah.
We're a channel that if you break your leg and you're in the hospital for say 3 days, you can watch our videos non-stop, one series start to finish, and you won't get sick of us just talking, because we're showing stuff, you're learning stuff, and it's cool that new viewers, when we look at all our comments, the comments are steady across each video, not just the latest video that we put up.
It's not,
and that's what's cool about our channel, and I'm glad that you spent the time to actually organize that, because it wasn't until like 3 months ago that I went to the homepage and I'm like, it's like, this is what you need for beginners, and this is like, okay, I'm like, this is really new to the channel, watch this.
We try really hard. We try really hard to make our channel very accessible to brand new viewers, anyone who's just found out about us through all kinds of different ways.
Thanks,
and
sir.
constant uploads, that really does help. And we're scaling. Like, you have to understand, we're scaling the channel. I'm a professional editor. I edit 40 hours a week. The level of quality on our channel is a fraction of what my capacity is. But I know what I can manage. And so, it's about scaling what you can manage. At all times, for anybody, that's the best advice I can give. Scale it at the rate that you can manage to produce anything on your channel. If it's too much, then you're gonna only. You see a lot of channels that have super good quality, but they only upload once a month, and that's fine. Every single video will get 400,000 views. But then in between, there's nothing. There's no action at all, and it's like there's a million ways. Ways to do it.
So for you to ask Aaron to just post a video up and not edit it and not put his touch on it is like asking me to just like
editing.
No, to just like gumball welds and hurry the shit up out of the shop because you just don't care.
It wouldn't be feasible.
No, and I tell the customer, go somewhere else because I don't do my welds that way. I don't do my wiring that way, and that's not fair to Aaron.
You should have seen the welds on my exhaust.
We're doing like this is a YouTube channel, and YouTube is just a platform. We're building a brand, you know, that we're trying to establish credibility. There's a lot of things that, you know, you have to manage in order to be 100% in control of how you're perceived, your reputation. That's what we're building. So,
Connor, did you win the wrenches or the impact gun? I mailed the impact gun, but I didn't expect it to arrive that early yet. So whatever.
No, he's December, so he's the wrenches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Nice. So the impact should be arriving any day now. Anyway, shipping wasn't too terrible. It was $50, but we definitely didn't do the speedy one. It could go up to $200 to ship it, so we did the $50 one. So sit tight. We did get a tracking number with that though.
I would like to do like a challenge against another YouTube channel again.
Okay, so what we're planning on doing...
What, you guys don't...
Yeah, no, did we not tell you about that?
Nobody tells me nothing.
So we're planning on piston head and shifted is in, for sure.
Yeah.
Another
junkyard. Yeah, no,
junkyard, but then not beating him in the field, taking him to the demolition derby at Hammerstone. I think that'd be alright.
Can I flip one of their
cars?
Oh,
absolutely. You can aim for him. We can teamwork shifted and roll him.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, done.
Tuesday, you don't have to give us money. You absolutely, like, come on, man. You give us enough stuff. You guys look thirsty. I am thirsty because we ran out of... can't drink more booze because I got to drive home. But.
Yeah, Tuesday you can come for the next hangout. We'll have you as a guest.
Oh, yeah, we should. Absolutely. I don't know why I never thought of Tuesday. Or Andy. Yeah, screw this guy.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you.
Hoogie's too busy anyway, so he'll never come out.
I only came because this is just down the road from my house.
Yeah, you guys are. So we meant to have the live chat at my shop, and my
his internet. He's backwoods. Even his internet service providers said no. We won't even upgrade you.
Really?
He gets like, I think it's like 3 megabytes
of
upload speed. It's like no.
Phone's better.
We can watch internet just fine. We watch.
Yeah, the upload is what the upload speed is the magic number. Yeah. You need it. And we got like potato quality when we did it, so I don't really want to keep that going, unfortunately.
Stopping Nancy DEBOSS.
Yeah, not stopping the channel, guys.
Oh, thank you, hon. The only reason she's saying that is because
is she on there?
Yeah, Nancy's out there. Hi, hon.
Yeah, she's right.
The only reason she's saying that is because I got her flowers today.
Yeah.
Yesterday she
buy your wife's flowers.
Or find somebody who works at a rose greenhouse and drops them off on her way home.
Yeah.
Shh, don't tell my wife. Some of the others, like Cars and Cameras and Red Beer's Garage, upload every day, and their content is great too. Absolutely. Those are all great channels. And what you also have to understand is we are not full-time YouTubers. Aaron has a 40-hour job that he uses to actually support his family. So if we upload every single day and try to do like a nice video for Sundays and Wednesdays, whatever, it's just way too much, and we will get burnt out.
And it's about capacity. It's about capacity. You know, the way we share gear, the way we manage just who's shooting. I come down to the shop like once a week, but the rest of the time Rich is by himself shooting, right? And just the kinds of cameras that we're able to use. There's a lot of factors that go into producing any kind of content, but you know, and as I said, we're scaling as we grow. So things will only get better.
Yeah, and then once we become full time, if we're able to do that, then we'll be uploading probably more videos.
It would be way different.
Right. So it's just we're not going to get there without sponsors or like massive help.
Yeah.
Between now and the end of the year.
Yeah.
Just we're calculating on our steady growth and going from there.
And our content would get a lot better too, because there are those awesome funny moments that just get missed because it's just
nobody's there.
The cameras are rolling, or it's just impractical.
We try to recreate it, and then we're watching it. It was like, yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah.
So, but we can promise that when we are full time, that we will have some of the most unique builds that you've ever seen. So we've got one that we're dreaming up. We'll see what happens at Motorama, but we're dreaming up one that just like it would be so cool. It's just finances don't allow it. So
and like I watch Cars and Cameras, and yes, they have stuff on Discovery. We've had several offers to go on Discovery and Velocity, and we've actually turned them down because their deals sucked. That they wouldn't help us get ahead, and just the model that they're going after YouTube talent is basically, they're just mining for themselves, and you can see that. And then there's a ton of middlemen. I don't know how Cars and Coffee deals or Cars and Cameras or anybody else's what their deals look like, obviously, but all of that comes with a price. And what we can say about this channel is that we own 100% of our content. That's it. And I think that's worth more than being on TV.
Best advice for stopping me from losing my 10mm and 13mm spinners all the time. So what you do is
I don't even own any anymore. I can't even find them. 13s I got lots of. 10mm is like the holy grail.
I swear,
it's so excited when
I bought sockets off the shelf, and they didn't make it home.
Really? Yeah.
So I think the only way is like tie it to a string and like to your belt.
They should make sockets with a hole drilled through them so you can tie it.
Like those. They had like the retractable
for
lighters, whatever.
Stuff.
So it's just a 10mm that, put it on your ratchet, and then if it like falls, it like retracts to your belt. Yeah. That's about the only way. When I did my 3200 RPM governor springs, did I upgrade my valve springs? No, because when I put my 3200 spring in there, it took my RPM from like 2200 to 2800. It didn't actually get me to 32. So, but that's just the Ford BT. So who knows? We'll see what happens with the governor upgrade in the P pump. So that's coming up soon.
Yeah, that's a goal that we hit on Patreon.
Yeah, so we'll be working on Silverado, and the gauges are fixed. It was the fuse box, so I think when it was sitting outside, it just got moisture in it, because the lid wasn't on the fuse box, and the hood was kind of off, and the fenders were kind of off. So changed the fuse box thanks to Tuesday, and fixed it, no problem. So
there's some more rides on the drive track.
Nice, the 91 Audi. Let's take a look at that one.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna come back over to drive track.
Inline 5.
Right,
that was like the one at the ice race.
Will Peavy says, powerful and reliable and fuel efficient 6.2 diesel powers these vehicles. Nice. Good thing about having 150 horsepower.
Yeah.
You don't get
your transmission and your rear end will last forever.
Yeah.
And that's the same with the 7.3 IDIs. Like, they last forever. I know, because they're absolutely gutless. They don't have enough power to break
stuff.
Yeah.
That's a good, it depends what you're doing with a truck. Like, I was just reading one comment about putting power adders and stuff. Like, on my truck that I drive daily, I don't really want to do that stuff because you're just going to wear everything out of it.
Yeah.
Like, the only reason my 01 Dodge is still on the road is because it's stock.
Yeah.
And hasn't blown up the transmission. That's a couple grand to replace,
Yeah.
So
67
it's something for fun. Subside. Do whatever you want, right?
Nice. Paint it up nice.
91 Audi 200.
Right on.
Is that what line 5?
No, that one's older.
Yeah. What's a 91? That's a different.
That's a different model.
Audi 200. It's a different car.
Yeah. So that's the one they use.
Ours was the V8.
That's a pretty nice Jeep. I like those, the military version of that one.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's a nice photo.
It is.
Justin Hicks.
Yes.
I love it.
It's a C10.
Yeah.
I still like my body style better for some reasons. It's like they kind of got lazy in that one, but it's still really cool.
Yeah. Ford Ranger-ish. Mazda bed. 2.34 liter.
Ford Rangers and
5-speed manual.
There's nothing that's not broken in some way. That's kind of like my S10 when I was like right at the end. I'm like, I will never own a car where the radio was worth more than the car.
Nice.
And like the last little bit on the S10's life.
Yeah, just look at this. What the heck? Who's gonna try and jump the lake?
That's somebody getting out to take a picture and leaving it neutral and it rolls into that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Nice. Georgia. 454 SS clone.
And how much, honestly, the 454 clone.
Hey, look, he's got the different mirrors too.
Yeah, he's got the no, those aren't the proper mirrors.
Are they not?
Those are aftermarket again. But
hood looks different.
No? How much would you say your truck is worth? I'm just curious how much your clone is worth and how much ours would be worth. So, Chris Edge, if you want to go and support us on Patreon, go to Patreon and just look up DEBOSS Garage. I don't know if you want to put the link on there, but if you just go to Patreon and search for DEBOSS Garage, all the instructions are right there to help us out for $1 or $2 a month. So,
yeah, it's even on a card on this video. If you just tap the video, you see a little circle with an eye inside of it, and that has links directly to our Patreon and to DriveTribe if you're looking for that.
Kick muscles, which trade would you pick? I would pick heavy mechanic because you get enough taste of welding there anyway. Welding, either trade is a great trade because you'll never be out of work, but the heavy equipment is just a lot larger variety of stuff you're going to come across than you will in welding. Just keep in mind that when you start out in heavy equipment, all you're going to be doing is brake jobs and oil changes, and you just got to put in your time before it starts getting interesting and you're into engines or whatever else. But if you mean heavy equipment, if you can get into somewhere like Caterpillar, that's the cat's ass, because you get the equipment's too expensive to bring to the shop. So if you put in your time into fixing undercarriages, once you're done that, you get your own truck going to service calls, and it's different scenery. It's a nice relaxing drive to wherever they break down, and it's always something different. And I was getting annoyed with my shop that I was working at because it was the same four walls and the same people, and it was like, I can't do this the rest of my life, so might as well quit now.
Yeah.
But the service calls is where it's at.
Yeah,
that was actually my favorite time before I had kids and a family, and now I just want to be home. So.
86 Nissan 300Z. X. Non-turbo.
It looks like a laser.
Looks like a laser.
There's a laser on Kijiji right now that I've been looking at. He's in Hamilton.
You're looking at another laser?
Well, it's just funny because like now I know what the car is, but he says it's like 300 horsepower.
So did I tell you about the K car?
No.
Andrew has a like mid-80s K car.
You mean I saw it there? Yeah.
Yeah, but you were there with me.
Well, I thought you had like new news.
37,000
kilometers.
Yeah,
Where is it?
I want it at my place so I can drive it this summer because there's really not a whole lot you can do it other than appreciate the car for what it is, and it is somebody's prized possession.
We should take that to SEMA. See if it'll make it.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate grandpa cruise.
Right, but I think we should take the turbo off the laser or the. What's the laser?
Audi?
No, the other. The
Oh,
laser.
yeah, it's the same motor, isn't it?
Same engine. Put the turbo on it and then
Put
drive
the turbo on it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Why not?
Smoke some front tires.
Yeah, I think we're wrapping up. That's that was my first 97. I had a 96, but it was a 4-wheel drive. The same body style. I love those trucks. I'll bring back some memories. The only thing I replaced on the Ranger is the exhaust and cost more than the entire truck. Nice.
Awesome. I see more people posting on here, but I don't know. Oh, yeah, there's more. 35K in dealer receipts.
35,000.
That's nice. I'd buy 3 trucks for that much money. I'd have a fleet. I would have a fleet of trucks. For that one.
We bought my wife's Saturn Aura for $10,500, and we've gotten 350,000 of reliable kilometers off of it. Or sorry, 250.
Yeah.
Reliable kilometers.
That's a car to a truck, though.
I know, but still, for $10,500, we drove 250,000 kilometers. Like,
yeah.
$35,000 in receipts. We could buy that car 3 times, get 750,000 kilometers out of it, and I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't know.
But make it last like at least 10 years. 10,
I have
15 years.
400,000 kilometers on my Dodge.
Yeah.
And I did replace the exhaust, but I bought like the cheapest one I could find. It was a couple $100. And a hanger bearing on the drive shaft, and that's all I've had to do to it. It's a tank.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm neglecting a lot of other things that need to be fixed, but...
Same with the Silverado, but now the Silverado is actually going to get some love, so...
Yeah, that's going to
be I think we're going to wrap it up. That's long enough. Anything you want to say?
How long have we been on you? What were you talking for?
Like an hour and a half.
Someone said about that, the fourth... You think?
Yeah, about 8,000 as a
8,000
as a clone.
Yeah.
I think.
Never seen winter though. Right?
Personally, I think the owner of the 454 was high in his asking price, but I don't blame him. I think he paid a bit too much for it. He's not going to make any money off of it, but he should be able to get his money back. But more than likely, that thing's getting a new engine in it. So, anything you want to say before you go? No, Aaron?
Yeah, just if you guys love what we're doing, head over to Patreon. Obviously, that every bit helps there, and we've got several goals we're trying to achieve. The next one being upgrading the Cummins Silverado. Right now, we're still running stock. We're gonna put the fuel plate in, but then
and the governor springs,
exhaust brake,
and get the pump flowed, and getting the pump flowed tested.
Exhaust brake is a $600 goal that we have on there. So
I've never actually seen one.
I don't even know if you need one really.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just cool to test it and see.
I'm just saying, like when I'm pulling stuff, you just let off the gas and the thing. Like you don't even need the brake. It's just you're pushing a brake. You know?
That's true. But yeah, before I guess I just want to thank Tuesday and VNR again for really helping us out for everything that it's basically without them we wouldn't have a whole lot. So we got some cool stuff coming up with them, and for Holly for helping us out. I guess their shipment's coming Friday, so I probably won't sleep on Thursday night, and we're really stoked about that.
We got Motorama coming up in Toronto.
You won't be stoked when you get the brokerage bill for that.
No, like we worked at that. We shouldn't like that's like a $3,000 brokerage bill, but
yeah, cool.
I get Milwaukee stuff and I don't have to pay anything. So
that's
if they claim it as zero as a gift, it should come in as zero. So
good.
Yeah. But anyway, we'll be at Motorama March 9th, 10th, and 11th at the International Center in Mississauga.
That should be fun.
Yeah, meet us there. We'll all be there. The Saturday's probably the best day to go. That's when you're there?
The Audi will be there.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked at my schedule.
Okay, and Hoogie's planning on being there. Maybe some of our other halves will be there too, just to hang out for a little bit. And it's more of a relaxed atmosphere rather than...
Yeah, we're not allowed to work on the car.
Yeah, we're not allowed to work on it.
That's
we
good
can't
for
even
me,
bring tools in.
That's all I did in Florida was work on the Audi.
We're not allowed.
Yeah, you got to drive it though.
Yeah, that's true.
And break it. I just got to work on it.
Yeah.
And I got blamed for breaking it.
Really?
No,
I think it was good. I tried.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's just one of many, Stefan. I just had to get Justin to drive it. If we broke up before we got Justin to do it.
I loved how scared he was.
It was pretty good. And I love that he did it.
I love in the video where he's like looking for the inner door handle and he's
like, get out.
And like
get me out.
we were talking about like I was making like a pull string so you could pull on the string
and
Rich is like, just get rid of that.
You can't have a string. You can't have a piece of electrical wire.
It would work though.
It did work, but I'm like, leave the windows down
on it
and stick your hand up. Anyway, Justin drove it. We'll get a better lap time next year. So, all right, see you guys.
See you guys.
Thanks.
Keep your stick.